Mm. All right. I guess, would you stop? Hey, Sean. I'm going to show you guys some helmets that are here for the new series that I'm going to try to box and get ready. I got a lot of hours ahead of me. I did get the David Adams order. I got Immortals. I got middies, minis, and elite jerseys. So I'll go through all of the series. The reason I bought the elite jerseys is because the headliners are awesome. I know some of the lower level are going to be, whatever. We chase headliners anyway, so what's it matter, right? Look at that. Mahomes, Jamar Chase, Bo Nix, Laporta, Genti, Nico, Mike Evans, Penix. That's a cool Joe Montana jersey. We've broken a similar jersey. I can't remember who it was. And Hutchinson. Good bottom end on these two. Aaron Rodgers, Hutchinson, Ainsworth. We haven't heard from him since he stepped on that guy's head. Genti, Brian Robinson, Bucky Irving, Olave, Cooper Kupp, Culpepper, Derrick Henry. Some decent names. Gale Sayers is in this. They spelled Gale like a girl, though. Good names. Jordan Addison, Kyron Williams, Lawrence Taylor, Luther Burden. He's going to be wide receiver 1 now. Matthew Golden. Hampton, he's a good running back. Phil Simms is always a good signature to get. Pearsall. Ricky Waters, we don't see him a lot, but he's a good player. It's a hit parade product. Just got to tell you, Van Jefferson. How about that? Woody Marks. So we got those. We've got MIDI helmets. MIDI. We've got mini helmets and MIDI. I'm basically gonna do the MIDI helmets by themselves, and then we'll do a mixer jersey mini helmet combo. And then we've got Immortals. I got a fresh case. I haven't even opened it yet. But I'm going to show you guys. So there's a few of you in here. People will run it back. I'm going to show you some helmets in the new series. A few of them. I got to get this one over here. First one I'm going to show you is a rep. It's the only rep in the series, but you'll get it. I mean, it's Franco Harris Speed Rep. Super nice signature. Franco Harris stuff is a premium. It is a rep, but there's not a lot of other helmets out there for him. So that's in the new series. These are all getting boxed tonight, and well, I'm gonna try. I've got a nice Herbie Flex. It's a white ice flex. We got, this is an alternate city helmet, Bo Nix Flex. It's got the short stripe on top. It's the one they wore, I think, for 2 games. This just came in today. So I'm gonna see if I have some visors for these. Like I said, these just came in today. One you don't see every day. Bill Parcells, the tuna. Good inscription on it. His Jets record. Career record and Jets record. Nice scribed up tuna. So we don't see him very often. We have the nice Falk Chrome Flex inlay. That's been on the table. I think I might have a nice visor for this one. That's Steve Smith. It's a really nice signature of his. It's hard to show it because of the glare. Big ink for Steve Smith. And we know he does about 1 signing every 3 years. Then we've got Justin Jefferson on the Ghost Chrome. It's hard to see the Vikings emblem in it, but it's in there. It's a Ghost Chrome emblem. I don't know how I can show it. You can kind of see it. You can see it in person really well. The camera does not help that helmet out. Then we've got this nice Edelman Rip. Edelman's another Dave Blair helmet. And I should have a visor for this. Pretty sure. And then there's a mini in the series. It is a vintage mini. Walter Payton. See, it's a vintage mini because, see the pads inside it? They used to make the minis much nicer than they do now. So it's a vintage mini and it's got a letter cert. Beckett letter. So that'll be in there. That'll be a placeholder box. I'm not going to put that helmet in there to bounce around. So that's what came today. I have a lot of work to do, but we'll get it done. Plus, I have to ship. So, mini, midi, and jerseys. That's what we got. So, that's some of the headliners. There's more. There's more flexes. I haven't even figured the price point out yet, to be honest with you. Because I got to add everything up and see where I'm at in cost. Let me get this camera level. It annoys me when it's not level. It's going to annoy me tonight because it ain't getting level. Maybe that's it. Yeah. Well, close enough. Anyway, so that's what we've got. You guys let me know what you want to align if you want me to align whatever. I showed you the jerseys. The minis I have is the Brady series. Let me show the right picture. They have 2 series of mini helmets. Here's the mini helmets. Just kind of get a read on headliners there. We've got Tom Brady, Jamar Chase, Bo Nix, Travis Hunter, Jackson Dart, Bryce Young, Bowers, Baker, Ashton. Good down low on it too. So you got Donald and Carter, both good hits. Genty, Baker, Brian Thomas, Brian Robinson, Urlacher's good. Bowers is good. Pickens. I wonder if Pickens will be on a Cowboys. But it says Carl Pickens. Does it? You think it means George Pickens? I guess we'll have to see. Godwin. Let's see. We've got Derwin, DJ Moore, Drew Pearson, Dwight Freeney, Earl Thomas, Emmett Tarkenton, Fannin. Wow, we got a brownie in there. Harold Fannin. We like Harold Fannin here. You know, you're right. It could be, maybe it is Carl Pickens. I can't believe that. Like, where'd they dig that up at? I gotta look and see if there's any Carl Pickens minis for sale on eBay real quick. Wow. They are okay, I'm going to show you guys this. They're actually putting Carl Pickens' autograph in new product. 2025 Prison. 2025 Absolute. I said Prison. I meant Prism. Wow. Unless there's another Carl Pickens. But apparently. Wow. Okay. All right. So I'm guessing they met Carl Pickens. Jack Ham, Jamison Williams, Jackson Dart, we said him. Jaden Reed's nice. Joey Bosa, John Mechie. Caleb Johnson, that's a Steelers running back. Vander Esch. That's too bad. This dude was a stud. Hurt his neck too many times. He actually wolf hunts up in a property that is owned by the people that own the racetrack that I race at. They own property up in Idaho. And Leighton actually wolf hunts there. He used to come to Ohio all the time. Penix, Nick Chubb, Orgazin, Quinshawn, another Brown, another good Brown. Ricky Waters, Dottle, Tannehill, Sauce Gardner, Diggs, and the list goes on. Travis Hunter, Tyler Algier. Is Myles Garrett in it too, or no? Let's see if Myles is in it. Nope, no Myles Garrett in that. And I'll show you the midi helmets. The midi helmets are a $50 series, so we don't get very many headliners. So you got to really look at the top end list. I do have more of all this stuff coming, but it's not going to be here for Monday. So, all right, here's a midi helmet. It is a new series. They did headline Josh Allen again, but they've got some different lower ends. Jonathan Taylor, Bo Nix, Travis Hunter, and Baker. And then if we look down here, some good names. Donald and Carter again. Genty. Devontae, we're seeing him in the Rams, which is pleasant. Dickerson, Kittle. Jordan Addison. Ladd McConkey. Matthew Golden. Quinshawn Judkins, another Browns hit. Randy Moss. Ryan Shazier. We like Ryan Shazier. Ohio State guy, Steeler. Tough story there. Steve Young, TJ Watt. Steelers would probably be pretty good to grab in that. All right, you guys what do you want to do? You want to do a mixer, a jersey mini? That's the minis help. The midi is cheaper. Let's do a midi first. I have one right here. Yeah, let's do a midi. Let's see. It's the cheapest thing we got. So I got two of these. I got two of each. I do have more midis coming. I've got more minis coming, and I've got a full case of those jerseys coming. And where we go? Erica says Buffalo. Buffalo's taking Jags. Dixon, what's up, Dixon? Dixon, I meant to text you back this morning. I got your text last night. I just today got away from me. A lot of stuff going on today. Here in Denver. All right. If anybody hits a Browns, I will be interested. I want to get one of these for my collection. And the Quinshon's in there. This will be just a midi, and then we'll do... Yeah, I woke up to the text, and then I was running around all day. I got home at probably 3:30, 4 o'clock, and you know how it goes. Sean Van says, give me Tampa Bay. I would really like to start the new series on Monday. There is one item that's not here for sure. There might be two items. I gotta look. I think there's only one item that's not here. But it's coming. I have tracking. Matter of fact, I can check tracking. It's going to be it doesn't fit in a box anyway. It's a Joe Namath Super Bowl trophy. So it's not going to be in a box anyway. So I'm not too worried about it. But I'll get tracking to see where it's at. packages. Two to close. Um, I'll put it up there. 25 for my three fillers. Take it in the chat. Yeah, actually, it says according to what I have, I should have that on Monday anyway, so it should be here for the debut. Sean Van's taking it. Just to see. Both guys said that Sean beat him. I just want to help fill it. Willing to pay a premium for the Browns. Nobody's willing to pay a premium for the Browns but me. But does anybody collect comic books? We'll open a filler to close this. Does anybody collect graded comic books, or do you want to start your kid on collecting them? I found the box of my collection, and I comped it all, and I'm going to sell them all. Erica 2, Aram 1, Dixon 1. Erica, Aram, Dixon. We are closed. Here you go. Anyway, I'm gonna move them. And if I sell them to Dave and Adams, they're gonna give me 50% comp. And I don't want to go through listing them all on eBay. And there's some autographed ones. There's a couple that are pretty decent hits. So I would sell them as a group at a deal to one of you guys. Eric is good. I just don't want to mess with listing them on eBay and all that stuff. So I'd rather make a deal to somebody. And there's a variety. There's Fantastic Four. There's Star Wars. You guys remember I bought a bunch of them. We were breaking them, and then they died out. Okay. Oh yeah, Sean. Gotcha, Sean. Yeah, well, they're great. That's the thing. They're graded. So I got all the comps off sold eBays. So I probably could do better taking him to like a comic book store. But I got all I found sold comps on eBay, and that's what I use for comps. So it should be realistic. Oh. I didn't use like a comic book price guide or nothing. I thought I logged into this already. Oh, it logged me out because inactivity. Like some of them comp. Dixon, you get to pick. Some of them comp for like $35, which it costs about that to get it graded. And like I said, that's sold eBay comps. I just want to mess around with. I don't even know how many are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 of them. Raiders. I figured you'd take the Raiders. Well, like I said, if you're starting to want to start your kid on something or something like that, and you want a deal, I'll sell them 50% of eBay sold comp to you guys. Otherwise, I'm just gonna list them off the comic book price guide and do best offer. And I don't even know what numbers I got on these middies. I'll have to get up and look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Aram is picking, and your choice, Aram, will be the Giants, the Eagles, or the Lions. Actually, you got some pretty good choices there. You got Jackson Dart. The Eagles have a few listed, and so do the Lions. So all three fillers are pretty good. Let me get the box numbers. I got 20, 22, and 37. 22 and 37. Stack them up. Make it a little easier. Let's give me Detroit. And that leaves New York and Philly to Erica. All right. Trades. 22 and 37. Is that the two numbers I just said? Well, I know one's 22, so 20. That's how we'll figure it. For sure, that's it. Maybe one. These are pretty cool. If you haven't won one yet, I know Aram, Dixon, Sean, you've all got one, right? 37. It's going to be the one that's not number 22. If you've got one of these, they're really cool. If you haven't got one yet, you need to get one. All right. 37. Where's the picture? MIDI Series 1, 2026. Yeah, there's no room in here. We got the Bears. Brian Urlacher, Chicago Bears. Nice. A little dusty. Nice one. Sean Van. Bears on a random. I'm out of places to put stuff until I start packaging. It's gonna be a late night for me. Big Lopes, what's going on, man? How you been? Still celebrating your Dodgers? Brian Urlacher. All right, you guys want to do the other one of those real quick while we're doing them? Just clear the middies off the table. All right, here we go. Let's do the other one. Aha, Denver. Aaron. Buffalo, Erica. Rams. Jags. Where's J? Where's my alphabet?
Did you know these little things came out? I can throw them in the dishwasher.
7. 7. I'll fix it. I see. I know. I seen that. I noticed that when I was highlighting it. I just want to get the line tight. Sean will close us. All right, here we go. Dixon, Aram, Sean, close. All right. Big close. Yep, got it. Thank you. Dixon. Weird being on Saturday night. Oh, the clocks changed tonight too. Are you guys all in a area that has daylight savings time? Because I think somewhere in Indiana that doesn't do it, right? Isn't there a? Isn't like Indiana? They don't change the clocks. I don't know. Aram's picking. Arizona doesn't. I thought there was like half of Indiana does and half of Indiana doesn't, but maybe I'm just thinking Indiana's maybe 2 different time zones across the state. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Mr. Aram, who are you picking? I'm not a fan of it. I they are okay. I thought there was something like that. So I'm gonna be up all night. I'm just telling you right now. I got a bunch of empty boxes that came today too. I gotta finish making boxes for the series. I gotta get it boxed, but first I gotta get everything out of here. And then I'll get all the boxes made and all the helmets in the box, and Amory will come verify my checklist, and then she'll tape the boxes closed and do the stack. And then we'll air them. And then we'll go from there. I like breaking on Saturday night. The only problem is most Saturdays in the summer I'm not going to be home. And I still got to get eBay breaks done. I do have another one of those baseball bats coming. The whole David Adams thing is just all it's just messed up. But I do have another one of those high-end bats coming. I'm going to get those one at a time. Big Lows, you need the Dodgers hitting that bat. It's a World Series Special Edition bat numbered, signed by Freddie Freeman as the World Series MVP. All right. Yeah, there's Aaron Donald is in here as a headliner. I'm going to show you that bat big lows. This new series of bats pretty awesome. I will say. I think the buying prices there. Here, check it out real quick. There's Acuna. Every bat's either game used, game model. Look at that chrome Jeter bat. We hit that bat. Aaron Judge, Skeens, Trout, Jaron Duran painted, Salvador Perez game used, Alonso special edition, Albies, Eris. I'll get to it. There it is. Look at that special edition numbered bat. 39 of 500. Los Angeles World Series champions. Los Angeles 4 games, New York 1. Signed by Freddie Freeman, World Series MVP. Isn't that sweet? All right. What we got? Giants, Jets, and Titans, and you're taking the Giants. All right. Who else is next? Dixon, are you taking the Jets or the Titans? Jets or Titans? For Dixon 6. And that means the last person is Sean, and he will get Benny in the Jets. All right, any trades? This will be box 22. No trades. We'll just lock this up. Make it orange. All right, this is going to be number 22. They put these on the wrong end. 22. MIDI. The first series of these, did they have this paper? I don't know if they did or not. They might have this stick-on labels for the first couple of series they did. I don't think they had the paper on these boxes, did they?
They didn't.
They had the label.
Is that the middies?
Yeah, they had the stick-on label.
They had the stick-on.
I had to rebox them. I can ship these boxes.
Huh. They don't have it anymore.
Nice. Nice hit here. Dixon, 6. Steve Young. Nice hit. Sean Van was, but no, Aaron was. Aaron was the midi king. He hit like 3 of the 5 we had did.
That's right.
That's Dixon's second one, I think. That's your second one, ain't it, Dixon? You got a Genti. I got helmets everywhere. everywhere. Going to the West Coast. Like I said, I do have more of these coming, but they won't be here. They haven't even left New York yet. So they're definitely not going to be here Monday. I'm guessing they're going to be here Tuesday, would be my guess. So we'll break those on Wednesday. So do you guys want to do a mixer? Or do you want to do an immortal? Mixer or immortal? I have both. I have a full case of immortals, which I can open on camera and give you the numbers, or it doesn't matter. If we do it, let's do a mixer. Let's do one of these mixers. Pick one, get 360. It's a mini. Let me line one of these mixers real quick, and then I'll line an immortal. DA. I'm gonna get the jersey up. So there's some good hits in here. And like I said, there could be rep jerseys, but the thing is, you're chasing headliners. The headliners are authentic. So, hell, might as well go for it, right? All right. So here's the jerseys. Mahomes, Chase, Nix, Laporta, Genti, Nico, Evans, Penix, Montana, Hutch. And then down here, you got Aaron Jones, Aaron Rodgers, Aiden Hutchinson. We went through this. Genti, Brian Robinson, Bucky, Cooper Kupp, Swift, Derrick Henry, Drew Bledsoe, Earl Campbell, Gale Sayers, Tesla. Some guys I don't recognize. Jared Verse, Jerome Bettis, Jim Plunkett. How about that? We didn't see Plunkett in a while. I like Plunkett. Joe Montana, Jordan Addison, London Fletcher, Luther Burden, Matthew Golden, Mark Rippon, Penix. These are the first ones of these we're opening too.
Get out of there.
Pearson, Largent, Tyreek. All right. And then here's a mini helmet. The other part of that break is a mini helmet. Don't join up. Brady, Chase, Nix, Travis Hunter, Taylor, Jackson Dart, Bryce Young, Bowers, Mayfield, Genti. Got good list here. Same couple up top. Aaron Donald, Abdul Carter, Genti, Mayfield. A lot of these names look the same. This one's got Pickens in it, though. Derwin, Deontay, DJ Moore, Earl Thomas, Edge, Emmett, Tarkenton, Dart, Javonte Williams, Mechie, Caleb Wars, Kurt Warner, Vander Esch, Luther Burden, Matthew Golden. They're in both series. Penix is in both. A lot of the big names are in both. Gadsden, Judkins, Woodson, Tannehill, Sauce, Terry McLaurin, ETN, Travis Henry. There you go. All right. Tyler Allgaier. Justin Allgaier won the race tonight. All right, we'll line this. I only have two of these, so we'll just do the same thing. And I'll line an Immortal next. So we'll do this, see how this fills. If it stalls, we'll switch to Immortal. And I'll show you the headliners on that. Get that off there. Right, yeah. All right, Erica, Kansas City. Aram, New England. Cincinnati. Raiders. Oh, we're halfway. We're halfway there. Alright, I'm going to do Immortal. I need to get that headliner list up, though. I can see it. If we can get close, I'll take Cleveland. Sean says Denver. Football. Alright, Immortal is ready. Chris Peterson. What's up, Christopher? You see that Walter Payton helmet? You need a nice Carolina helmet for your collection. Probably need to upgrade Carolina. It's a mini helmet. It's going to be in the next series. It's an older mini. It's a vintage one that actually had pads in them. And it's Walter Payton with a letter cert. That'll be in the series. And then I showed the Steve Smith Chrome Flex. I showed the early on Steve Smith Chrome Flex. We've got Justin Jefferson. But stay off Erica's lawn. You can't take that Jefferson from him. And then we've got, of course, we got a nice Knicks Flex alternate. Falk Flex. I've got an Aiden Hutchinson throwback Flex. A Justin Herbert Ice Flex. Julian Edelman Rip Painted Flex. They're in the beginning. I showed them at the beginning of the feed. I'll show you the Walter Payton when I get up to break this. It's a mini, but it's for sure you want it in your collection. They sell pretty well, and like I said, it's a vintage, not a new. Because Payton wasn't around when the new stuff came out. So, and it's a nice signature with a letter cert. So, make a nice addition to anyone's collection. Let's go with a filler. $15 fillers. And then we'll do an immortal. Erica says, give me the Lions. John B. What's up, John? Sean says 2. All right. 1 filler to close. I gotta get the numbers off these boxes just cause. $5 and $7 on the jerseys. And mini 64 and 100. Not mini, mini. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting tracking numbers sometime between tonight and tomorrow night. So if you have stuff here, you will be getting tracking numbers. Except for I do have some stuff on hold, which is fine. Some pending deals. This is just some stuff that just came out that I ordered. They didn't have a... I'm waiting for a new Legendary Jersey series to come out. I did get a case of these because, we're chasing after. There's some nice authentics. But I'm waiting for the Legendary Jersey series to come out. So this case will carry us through probably next week. And what else did they put out new? The mini helmets are new. The middies are new. Immortals, the same series. Yeah, your bat will ship. I've got it wrapped up. And I've got it packaged really nice. So both your bats will be, they're shipping in the 2 containers taped together. Just how they shipped them to me. But I took that Jeter bat and I packed it really tight. It's not going to move around in the box. Yeah, the Legendary series, they still have a lot of them left too. It's a good series. I mean, geez, some of the names in there. I'll probably grab some individuals of that. All right, 1 filler and we're closed. John, you're good. I got it, John. I got your list. Sean. You're good to close. All right. All right, we are closed.
Just put the clothes in the drawer.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Hey,
I
Eric,
guess Vegas to put the clothes away.
Erickson's been quick.
Who is?
Matthew's for a minute. I didn't even realize it was already sitting there. That's good.
What?
PayPal's working efficiently.
No.
The time change probably jacked that all up. Looks one.
Oh.
No, I didn't want her in here.
I know.
There's no room in here
Ready?
at all.
Okay. Come on.
There's not even room for you to come in here.
I know. There's not.
You'll be spending. Eric, gonna close. Close the karma.
Vegas.
Close the karma.
Watch out. You know it's smarter than the box.
Yeah, make a wall of empty boxes to keep her out of here. What are you taking, Matthew? 5 and 7, 64. We got box number 100. The eBay breaks are going to be Gold Rush jerseys. I know. We got to have something, right? And baseball 16 by 20s, which we will have some to break in room of those. But those are going to be the eBay breaks. Hopefully, we can get some new people that will help, and we can get back to doing maybe even some pick one get ones at some point. That would be really nice. That would help you guys out too. I don't want to replace anybody. I just want to get more people in here so we can hopefully get some prices down a little bit and fill some breaks that way. That is what I'm hoping. Alrighty. So Sean's picking 2. Baltimore Rams. He took San Francisco, right? Yeah. I didn't highlight your pick down here. All right, Mr. Sean Van. Pick 2. I'm gonna line an immortal next. Rams and Ravens. Let's get right here. All right, and that leaves the Saints to John. And the Saints go marching in. All right, I'm gonna do the randomizers and get the box numbers real quick.
Bill,
What?
I have Vegas call him with her bone.
Mm.
She brought her out in the living room. So before we let Tiki out, you think I should give Tiki one of the other ones in her
In the
crate?
cage, in a crate, but that's
But then we got to get it out.
yeah, they got to be gotten rid of. All right, so we're gonna do I believe this is the mini. Box 5. Got a trade offer. I think this will be the jersey. I think. So 5 and 64,100. I might have got that wrong up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. So we're gonna do 64, and just to make sure, and 5. So 64 and 5. All right, is that the only trade we had? All right, let's do it. I got bumped. Here, Chris. That's it. See, it's the kind with the pads in it. So, all right. So we're gonna do the jersey first. Number 5. Number 5, Elite. Now, you owe something good, Hit Parade. Well, the minis were good. Let's see how much better Hit Parade is than Gold Rush. Well, we just opened that in Gold Rush. Tyreek Hill Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Dixon 6. Dixon, you didn't win one last night, did you? We had a Tyreek. Imagine they're all going to be unloading Tyreeks. 64.
Vegas is like Mike Jordan.
Yeah.
But for her phone.
Oh, something better. Something better. We gotta have something better. Not that Tyreek's bad. Carolina. For Carolina, it's good. Rico Dowdell. Carolina Panthers. Good running back. Can't believe Dallas let him go. Carolina, that's Erica. Not a lot of good. Not a lot of good Carolina hits, but Dowdell's decent.
Congrats, Matthew.
All right. So the next one's going to be box 100 and 7. 7 and 100. It's got to be better. All right. I bumped the camera again. I did. Sorry. Dodo. It's for trade. Chris, beauty face. All right, let's do it. Let's line an immortal lid. Let's hype the game up a little bit here. Let's get the full size blood flowing. All right, so you guys know the deal with these. High low. High is the high. Josh Allen flex. Patrick Mahomes flex. Megatron. Drew Brees, all painted flexes. Randy Moss. Then you got Trevor Lawrence. Lamar Jackson flex. Dual sign flex. Jonathan Taylor. Bo Nix flex. I'm not going to show you the next one because it's gone. That's the last one. So the bottom list of this is really good. We hit this. That is for trade, he said. Can't remember who hit it. Abdul Carter, Aiden Hutchinson, Baker, Bijan, Bo Nix, Urlacher, Brock Bowers, Bruce Smith, Christian Gonzalez, CMC. There's a good Carolina hit. Cole Met, Des Bryant, Bledsoe, Drew Brees, Drew Pearson, we hit Earl Campbell. Eddie George is out there. Tark's out there. Karloftis, we hit Karloftis. Kittle, Tesla, Gibbs, Jalen Carter, James Cook, Jared Verse, good Ram hit. J.J. McCarthy, John Elway, Jordan Addison, Jordy Nelson, Justin Jefferson on top of the dual sign. Kenneth Walker, Kurt Warner, Matthew Golden, Surtain. We hit Golden. Strike him out. Surtain, Moss, Lewis. This is our third case of these. Steve Young. Why we hit Steve Young in this? Tataroa McMillan, that's a good hit. Thurman Thomas, Tim Brown, TJ Watt, Travis Hunter, Trevor Lawrence. We hit Diggs, thank God. Troy Franklin, Vince Young, Warren Moon, Warren Sapp. We hit Sapp. Zach Charbonneau. Good players. All right. You guys know the line. Pick one, get three. 96. Here it comes. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna drop this line. Then I'm gonna open this box up on camera and let you guys all see what we're pulling out. The numbers we're pulling out. Kraus, what's up? Patriots. Mr. Kraus, we have a nice Steeler hit in the next series. Kraus got New England. Aram taking Denver. Good pick. That was a good pick. Sean says Baltimore. It's a guy named Franco. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Vikings, Buffalo, Lions, Denver, Ravens. That's 5. What am I doing? I got Vikings. Let me make sure I got it right. Patriots, Buffalo, Lions, New England gone, Denver, Ravens. Good. Oh, yeah, Kansas City. Nobody on the Kansas City. Gotta hit it. Somebody's gotta hit it. We'll do a filler. I'm going to go ahead and switch the camera real quick to show you guys the opening of this case. It's a big case. It's just a train wreck in here. Here, Kraus. Franco. It's a little lint. That'll be in the next series. It's a rep, but it's like all you can get. What's that? Oh man, it's heavy. They're all heavy. 7. What's that? This one's heavy too. 83. Take that and put it in front of the fireplace so I can flatten it out. This one's heavy too. 49. This one doesn't. 90 feels the lightest. 90. write those numbers down. 7, 83, 49, and 90. I think 90 feels the lightest. They're all pretty heavy though. Maybe we got a hot box. That'd be pretty awesome. Or hot case. Alright, we're gonna close fillers, $24 each. Scott Krause. How have you been, Scott? It's been a minute. Got your payment just now. I couldn't remember your first name for the life of me. Yeah, we've had a couple. Erica, here, filler's closed. Erica 2, GLFD, hey Tad 2, and we're closed. Sorry, John B. It's a full case. We're going to do whatever we can tonight. Because after tonight, we'll have my series, Erica 2. It's so nice to have good weather. I mean, I wore shorts today. I had a lot of stuff, a lot of running around to do today. I was in Sandusky most of the day. Sean's good. I'm going to run this while you guys are sending so we can. Special Saturday night edition. I can actually do Saturdays for the next month. If you guys would rather do Saturdays until racing season starts. All right, Mr. Tad, you get to pick. Just flip the names, basically. You don't live in Homestead Township, do you, Scott? Tad's good. I'm sure Chris is good. He's always good. Chris is probably good too. And Erica. Wesley. I heard Olmsted Township's trying to pass some homeowner rules. It's basically going to make the whole community a what do you call it? Like an HOA. It's crazy. I can't believe it. You've probably seen it on the news. Saints. I've got stainless. You must be in automotive field, Tad. You auto-corrected to stainless. The Stainless Saints. I haven't read the whole story, but it sounds like not a place I'd want to live. I thought it was Olmsted Township. I'll have to look it again. I'll have to look the story up again. I earmarked it so I could go back and finish it. All right, Sean on top, Filler on the bottom. Matthew, do you think Kyler Murray's going to end up in Minnesota? Personally, I think Tua would be better to go to Minnesota on a one-year deal. I'm not giving up on Tua. I think he needed. Miami was a toxic team, and I don't think Tua is. That's not his deal. Man, I can't believe Seattle did not can't let KW3 walk after winning the Super Bowl. Somewhat crazy, in my opinion. But who am I? All right, fillers. He took the Saints. So we got Seattle, Washington, and Cincinnati. Good fillers. Oh, I don't know about the Steelers. Yeah, I seen that. GL Tad, you're picking one of these teams in green, Mr. Tad. One of the ones in green you get to keep. I would run from Geno Smith. I was never a fan of Geno Smith. I don't know what happened in Seattle. This is a Pete Carroll thing. Cincy, Seattle, or Washington? Yeah, take Geno. Sorry, I don't want Geno. Nobody wants Geno. The only Geno I want is a frozen pizza. Mr. Tad, Seattle. All right, then that leaves the other two to Erica. Cincinnati and Washington, right? All right. Yeah, I think I agree. I think I agree with you. It's I think the deal's already going to be in place. Well, listen, either Tua or Gino or not Gino, Kyler's only going to cost him $1.5 million. You just sign him for a 1 year deal, make it or break it. You got McCarthy anyway. I think it would do McCarthy some time to set and learn. I think they throw these guys to the fire too much. So you're going to get either of those guys for the league minimum. The other team's going to have to pay them. So you might as well take a chance and let them battle it out in camp. All right, I'm going to get a box number, and I hope let's all say a silent prayer right now in our heads that we have a supreme case, hot case. Let's all hope. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that was the one I thought was the lightest box. I believe 90. So it'll be interesting. Browns freed up some money. We're going to free up some more money too because they're going to restructure Denzel Ward. The Browns are in good cap space. Everybody really trashed the Browns for Watson's contract, but you know what? The way it was written, it would benefited the team because of the guarantee, they could always do what they're doing. Well, that's true. He could pit three teams against each other. But Minnesota is the best place to go for what Matthew just said, 100%, because they have weapons, and weapons are going to allow him to excel. All right, let's do this. Box 90. Well, it's the worst deal, but it's the best deal for the Browns because they can restructure it every year, push money forward, and never be in cap hell. Well, it's right on top. It's kind of heavy too, guys. It just feels lighter than the rest, but it's kind of heavy too. So, difference between a flex and a speed is about 1.5 pounds, but they put so much packing in that it's tough. It's tough to tell. Switch camera, right? Well, it's not a flex. It's a nice hit though. It is Bruce Smith. This guy did like a couple signings ever. He's not a big common signature. I hardly ever get him for my series because his stuff is he doesn't do a lot of signings. So Bruce Smith's a good signature. And look at that. He signs his whole name. Look at that. Who took Buffalo? Erica. Nice hit. Nice hit. Nice hit on Buffalo. All right. Officially out of room. You guys want to do another Immortal? I say we do another Immortal. What number did Bruce Smith wear? Did he wear number 90? All right, Bruce Smith. Your second Bruce Smith? Could have that been the last series? Did I send it to you already? Was it a flash? Wow, 2 Bruce Smiths. That's all right. Here comes another one. Let's do another one. It might have been last series. Yeah, I'll have to look back. It's a nice hit no matter what. Hey, Browns fan, what's going on? Browns fan is on Kansas City. Chris Peterson's on Minnesota. Detroit for Sean Van. Denver for Dixon. Pat's gone. Yeah, I bet I'm wondering if his last series. Baltimore to Sean Van. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Colts, and we're closed. Or Kraus, I put. All right, closed. Thanks, Sean. I thought about getting a case of these and putting them in my series. Just adding whatever my series is and adding 1 case of these, 4 of them, and just putting them in there. Wherever the number is, the number is. I don't know what you guys feel about that. I still can do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, Erica. I actually could use that for the series because that's a decent hit. So let me, in the next 24 hours, let me see what I can comp it for on eBay. I don't really have anything to trade that you would want that I can think of. Unless you want to do a big trade and you want a Randy Moss painted. You have a lot of helmets. I have a very, very, very nice Randy Moss painted flex triple rip. Got a lot of money in it. Nubs. And I know you probably do have the helmets to trade for that. I jinxed myself when I said PayPal was working good. Sean's good. Sean. Yeah, we could talk about it. I know you've seen the Randy Moss that I have. The tough part about the Randy Moss is I don't know that I can fit a helmet of that price in that series because I don't have fillers really anymore. All right. I should have. Next time I open my mouth and I say PayPal's working good, somebody just kick me right in the teeth. Yeah, you have stuff I could probably use in a series, and you can get rid of a bunch of like filler stuff for a really super high end, once in a lifetime helmet. It is a legacy piece. It's Marshall, Minnesota, and New England Rip Moss. It was. I know Chris. So Chris always pays right away, so I'm just marking it. All right, let's do this next one. So my hope is to launch a new series on Monday. That is my hope. But I could definitely use Bruce Smith. I can definitely put in a series. Cornbread Maxwell. You got it, buddy. I forgot about that. All right. Yeah, do it. Oh. 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 No, we're all friends. Just tell her we're all friends in here. We all talk sports. I mean, it's more. This is more than just breaking. Sometimes I text you guys just during the course of a sporting event. I texted um, Dixon about uh, Crosby. I think the Raiders did good with Crosby. I mean, I was surprised to see him traded, but I can't say that I think it's a bad trade for the Raiders because Crosby's not getting any younger, and the draft picks that they're gonna get two studs this year, And next year they're going to get 2 more first round picks. I like Max Crosby. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was a smart trade. And listen, I don't think Baltimore's going to be picking high next year either. 49 is the box number. Yeah, you guys really fleece the Colts for sauce when you look at a brass tacks. All right, 49. Any trades? Yep. It's sad to see when you're a fan of the team. You guys know how it is. It's sad. I think the Steelers ought to trade T.J. Watt because T.J. Watt is not as good as he once was, and if they could get a good return, it'd be a good move. It's just like when Houston traded J.J. Watt, and sometimes you just got to be willing to let those guys go. All right, I guess we're gonna go. 49. I think. Yeah. Look at it's right on top. We're going right down the list. 49. If you guys could see this room right now, it is a wreck. Well, we got no headliner sheet. This is flex. Yeah, this is a flex. Hey, it's a good hit. Tampa Bay. How about Baker Mayfield? Fire the Cannons. Not a headliner this series. Oh, how about that? Limited edition 2 of 6. So it must be he must have only did 6 of those inscriptions. Tampa Bay, Chris Peterson. Chris Peterson. Nice one, Chris. And that's pretty cool. Nice hit, CP. Like I said, I think these all feel pretty heavy. Raiders will use one of the 2 for the kicker. Nice hit, Christopher. And did you take Tampa Bay? No. The randomizer. The randomizer came through for you. Nice hit. All right, we're just going to go ahead and immortalize the rest of the night here. We're going to do another immortal. We got to hit a headliner. Let's hit some more flexes. Minnesota. Did I miss anybody? New Orleans. Seven. All right, Bills. I got that right. I'm gonna double check, make sure I got this right. Erica got Buffalo. Scott got New England. And New England was gone. Sean got Detroit. Buffalo gone. Kansas City to Aram. Minnesota to Chris. Baltimore to Sean. Saints for Erica. All right, we could do a filler if we need to. Let me check. Uh, 11:29. Yep, I got Scott, Chris, and Erica already. Scott, Chris, and Erica. We'll do filler. Yeah, PayPal was it slowed down, but it seems to be working again. $24 fillers. John and Sean. Aram. All right. Aram, I got you up top here. Boom, 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 boom. Well, the next one down the list is, I can't see the box number, probably 83. I'll get another case of these. Like I said, I thought about putting a case in the series. Just putting it in whatever number, slide them in, you know. Or put them at the end and make them the last four, whatever. GLFD, pad, closing us out. But I don't know. Or maybe once we start my series, Aram's good already. Maybe once we start the series, I'll add them. Like after we break like so many boxes, maybe get a couple headliners gone or something. Oh, I, I I'll double check and make sure that I got two from you. Maybe I seen the last one, but I'll double check. No, I got three payments, three $93.13 payments. So we're good. Sean's good, Todd's good. We're good. We're gonna do pick one, get three on my series again. Um, like I said, I gotta work out the price point. I gotta see how much I have invested in it and all that. And then we'll do pick as long as we can. Probably gonna do it similar to we did last year. I might do a Jim Brown painted giveaway at the end. I just have to see how the budget works out. Aram picking. Tad, you will get the first pick of the randoms once we do them. Then John will get the third one. All right, Immortal 3. I got some other nice headliners in the series too. I've got a Steve Young creamsicle in the series. We've got that Hutchinson flax, that throwback flax. It was a very limited run of those helmets. I've had several people try to buy that helmet from me, but I've been saving it for a series. I've got a Barry Chrome college NFL split. Super sick helmet. It is. It's in my basement right now. I have to go get it and bring it up because it's in with my collection. It's chrome. There's a couple flaws on it. All these painted helmets, no matter what you try to do, they're by far not. Hey, Aaron, did you see the New England helmet? The Rip. I showed it at the beginning of the break. The Edelman Rip. You did? Okay, cool. It's a good looking helmet. I like it. It's a Dave Blair custom. Yeah, I'll get a picture of that tonight. You may get it while you're sleeping. But as I'm working tonight, I know right where it's at in my storeroom. And I'll send you a picture of it. All right, fillers. Denver. Good fillers. What team did he take? He took Denver. Not Denver. Here's your fillers. And first pick is Tad. Houston, Tampa Bay, or Washington? Why is the Bucks? Tampa Bay's got some good hits in there. All right, next up is Sean Van. Are you taking Washington or are you taking Houston? Houston. That means John Budges gets there. And then we put Sean up on Houston. Where am I at here? All right. I got to make sure I got one more blank immortal. I do. All right. Anybody want to make a trade? Chris X, you got an extra letter. We've got 7 and 83 left. Of course, the order I took them out of the box. 7 was first out. 83 was second out. We broke them in the complete opposite order. So if we break 83, we'll continue that trend of breaking them in the opposite order that they came out of the box. Immortal 3. One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's what we're doing. 83. Exact opposite order that I pulled them out of the box. And I thought 7 was heavy. I thought 83 was heavy too. All right, let's do it. We got one more Immortal break to do, and we got one more Elite break to do. And then we got nothing else left. 83. Oh. New England. I've never had this guy on a New England helmet. It's Hunter Henry. Patriots Authentic. That's a new JSA. It's the first time I've seen a new JSA sticker. WC 267810 Hunter Henry. Who had New England? New England, New England. Scott Krause. Scott. Not the New England you were chasing for, but they hit nonetheless. Hunter Henry. I can spell. I just can't type. New England. All right. Congrats. We're going to line the last Immortal. Box 7. Let's have a headliner. John C. What's up, John? Erica Buffalo. Aaron Kansas City. Scott with the Cowgirls. Browns fan with the Ravens. Detroit, gone. Bills, gone. Vikings. Denver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 to go. Chris and John are good. And Eric says, give me the Saints and let's make it a closed date. We only got 1 break after this left. And we'll line that next. I'm doing wrong colors here. Boom. Erica's good. Aaron was good. Bounce man's good. John, Jonathan, Scott. I think I seen Scott's too. Sean is good. I'm pretty sure I've seen Scott's too. All right, let's do this, and then we'll do the last 2 boxer, and then I will say goodnight to you fellas, and I will go to work. I feel like I should pan the camera around this room and show you the nightmare that I have. It's a train wreck, man. I have stuff everywhere. Oops, gotta clear it and start over. I put everybody in 1 extra time. 1, 2, 3. All right. Is it windy out, Anne-Marie? Anne-Marie?
Extremely.
Oh, the security system keeps going off, and every time I look at the camera, I don't see anything. I'm gonna turn it off.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Oh yeah, it probably is here too. I just can't hear it. In the trees, probably. I keep getting an alert that someone's detected, but I'm guessing it's a tree branch or something moving in front of the camera. I don't know. But that explains a lot. All right, any trades before we break this beautiful helmet. Hopefully, Speed Flex. All right, let's just do it. Seven. Put a lot of packing in these. Maybe they pack them up like that so you can't tell the difference between a Speed Flex and a Speed. That could be, I mean, you know, when they did that, you guys remember when they did the Brady series where every box had a Brady in it? They put weight in those boxes. So you could, as a breaker, you couldn't tell if you had a helmet or if you had a mini or you had a football or anything. They did a good job with that series. So maybe their idea is we'll pack the shit out of the box and people won't be able to tell because it's heavy. Maybe it's a flex. Freaking packing, that's for sure. It is the skull. Oh, dropping on the floor there. Oh. Got the new Beckett cert. We got a picture of him signing it. We got a Denver autograph, so we know where they got it from. We got Jordan Addison. Nice authentic Vikings hit. Is that the second? Is this a double up for Chris Peterson tonight? Man, Chris, you haven't had a double up in a while. Jordan Addison. No. All right, all we got left is the mini and the jersey. We're gonna line that now. Nice. Of course, it's not your team, but hey, I know what you're chasing after. I don't blame you for taking them. You might have to trade your buddy that helmet. He might have it though. All right, so all I got left is one football mixer. Okay, I will go over the headliners real quick again. It's a mini and it's a jersey. The jersey there's a jersey. Mahomes, Jamar, Knicks. These are all authentics. I know there are reps in the series too. Ashton Jenny, Laporta, Collins, Evans, Penix, Montana, and Hutch. All right, and then we're going to go over the minis now. All right. Brady, Jamar, Bo, Travis, Jonathan Taylor, Jackson Dart, Bryce Young, Brock Bowers, Baker, and Genty. All right. Pick one, get three. Mini and jersey combo. Last break of the night. There you go. And then Erica says, give me Kansas City. John says, give me the Raiders. New England for Aram. Sean says, give me Cincinnati. Scott taking the Giants. Dixon, Raiders got taken. Bucks, Chris Peterson. Detroit, Erica. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. San Francisco, close us out. Dixon. Again, I have middies, minis, and jerseys coming in one of those big end bats. I don't know. I'm planning. They'll be here Wednesday because I'm going to call her on Monday and say, "WTF? Where's my stuff?" Much like I did yesterday, and I'll show you what I have coming. Give me a second here so you guys can see it while you're sending payments. We'll have my series starting, but this is what I ordered coming. It's it's one of those high-end bats. A full 10-box case of these jerseys. Hopefully, we can chase after my homies. And 3 mini helmets and 3 midi helmets. So I got that coming, plus maybe some more stuff. I'm probably going to order another case of Immortal. Sean and John are good. Get them out of the way. Come on. Oh. It's got 2. Dixon's good. Chris Peterson's good. Aaron's good. I'm just marking it. I'm sure they're good here. All right, guys. Well, thanks for having a fun night of breaks. I'm glad you guys joined in on a off Saturday. I close the. Where's the giveaway? There it is. I closed it. We'll be back. Like I said, Monday. I don't have anything else here. The only other thing I have here is Gold Rush jerseys. And man, I don't know if we want to live through that again. The mixers Wednesday will be midi and mini. I just got to figure out the price. It'd be slightly more than this, but not a lot more. Matthew, I won't send Bruce Smith. I'll just assume you and I will figure out a deal with that. So Bruce Smith, I will not send. Everything else, I will plan on sending. And I know I got I know I have helmets for Browns fan here, and I have a helmet for Sean Van here. Yeah, we'll come up. I'm sure you and I'll come up with some agreeable compensation. But that Randy Moss would be pretty cool. I got to look back and see what I got in it, but we'll work it out. That Bettis helmet, I made that trade with Jeanette, or I got to finish it. But all right, any trades? Who got my Cleveland Browns? Chris Peterson did. Chris, I hope you hit, so I can trade it. The Minis Box 100. I'm excited about that. We're going to do the jersey first. You guys want to see? I'm gonna show you. I don't know if I can. I got stacked up there. This is all got to be gone through tonight. All the helmets for the new series. I got a train wreck in here. Literally, this room is packed full. It is a wreck. I have to move everything out to the kitchen and then start packing it up. That's all I can do. I get empty boxes. I get helmets. All right, we're going to do the jersey first. It's number 7. Let's have a good one. Packing everywhere. Jerseys that need folding. Oh. This is just one of their special jerseys.
Say, what did you just say?
You're going to have to help me. That's Franklin Broncos. That goes with that Broncos helmet, Bo Nix helmet I'm having in the next series.
Moving everything out in the kitchen?
Well, I got to get it out here to bring it back in. Franklin. That's the one with the dots in it. It's a nice jersey. They're not actually holes. It's like printed. Denver Broncos at Matthew. What's his name? Troy Franklin. That's it. Where's Dale Curry when you need him? Is he be trading for that? Almost wrote Dale Curry. Erica. Whenever I say his name, I think of the replacements. All right, this is the one I was anxious for. Number 100. Yeah, Jake Plummer. That's right. They just don't slide out. All right, let's have a good hit. Let's close out on Tom Brady. Oh, not Tom Brady. It's Buffalo. It's actually the right guy on the right team. Joey Bosa. For the Buffalo Bills. Aram. You guys want to see any of these helmets before I depart for the night? Oh, I'm going to show you one. Here. This is a Hutchinson in the series that I told you guys. This is a limited edition helmet. Sat helmet. Aiden Hutchinson. That's in the series. That looks sweet with a blue visor. I gotta do that tonight too. That's the Hutch that's in the series. Not a common Detroit helmet. But I'm not sad about those last 2 hits. Yeah, I agree. I like that logo. That's a sweet helmet. Broncos. And I can't spell. I can't. All right. Trade Tyreek for it. You trade Tyreek for the Troy Franklin? That's up to Erica. If you want to make that trade, I can make that happen. That's all I got, guys. I have nothing more to break. I have a really trashed room right now, but I'm gonna get working on that right now, and then you'll get tracking maybe in the middle of tonight, maybe tomorrow. By the time I get everything situated.
Don't forget to change your clocks.
Yeah. Oh, did you? You're the one that hit him in Gold Rush. I knew somebody just hit him. Yeah, don't forget to change your clocks right now. It just went from it's midnight. It just went from 10:59 to midnight. So it is officially Sunday. So everybody have a good night. Thanks for jumping in on this special edition night, and I'm gonna do my best to get the series ready for Monday. I got a lot of work ahead of me, but
I think you're wrong.
my clocks all just switched to midnight.
It's 1:00.
My computer should update automatically.
I know, but it's actually 12:00. It was 11:59.
No, it was 10. Was it 11:59?
Yes.
Oh, it switches at 2 a.m.
At 2 a.m.
Oh, I got excited. So it really is midnight. So at 2 o'clock, it's going to go to 3
All our
o'clock.
clocks say it's 1:00.
So at 2 a.m., it's going to go from 1:59 to 3 a.m. Is that what you're telling me? That sucks. I'm going to be up late. So I got to get everything out.
You lose an hour this week.
I got to get everything out that's getting shipped. Then I got to organize that wall with the new helmets for the series, and I'll get them all in boxes, and then I'll bring the shipping back in and do it on the table. That's the plan. So. Yeah, no doubt. Well, I don't look forward to the time change. But anyway, thanks everybody. Like I said, we had a special edition Saturday. Had fun. Congrats on the hits. I think everybody got a little taste of everything. Nobody got shut out, right? I don't think anybody got shut out. Chris, Erica, Aram, Scott, Dixon, Erica, Chris, Erica, Dixon, Sean. Oh, well, Tad got shut out. John got shut out. Just about everybody got a little taste. All Sean got was one hit. Sean, you had a rough night tonight. Sorry. Sometimes you get them, though. Dixon, Erica. Who had the best night? Erica had a hit there. Chris Peterson probably had the best night. Erica or Chris? I think Chris did. Because of the Baker hit. That Baker wasn't a headliner, was it? I'm going to double check. No, I don't think that Baker was a headliner. I'm going to double check before we go offline. Let me look. Football. No, Baker wasn't a headliner. The Warren Sapp was. That's a sweet helmet. That helmet's here. Browns fan hit this helmet. It is for trade. He had a couple helmets that he said he would trade. So that one is here for trade if anybody's interested. Hit me up. All right, everybody. Have a good night. See you on Monday.